Hello, truckers and adventurers. Welcome back to RoadCraft on the summer drought map. Yes, it's time to get back to action. I've done a little bit of work in between this stream and last stream, just trying to get some things set up. We are currently over at the gas power plant, and this is the thing I really want to get up and running, hopefully sooner rather than later today. And then we'll be running some power cable lines, which is the machine right there. I got that over here ready to go once I do get the power plant up and running. I do got some pipes here. I do got a steel beam as well. So basically, I don't want to say all I've really done, but it's taking a little time. I've been driving around with our wrecking ball on the back of our truck, which is now down here at the south at the construction depot. I had to demolish the building that was here, the abandoned building, and that will allow us to build the construction depot. The two concrete slabs are down here already, and I got two of them by demolishing this building. I've also demolished another building somewhere around here. I'm not sure where. Oh, I think it was this one. Demolished that one, and also demolished one, I think, over here by the quarry, which was like a radio tower. There was two of them actually over here I had to demolish. I got this marked because there's a steel beam here I need to pick up. But let's get started here anyways. So I got these, I got these three pipes from, these are the ones I found, hang on a second, where was it? At the ancient temple. That's where that bandit truck was. So there was three pipes in here when I drove around. So I picked those up, brought those over. So overall, in total for this power plant, you can see I need 9 pipes and 5 concrete slabs. So I already got one pipe in there. I forgot where I got that from. I want to say I got it from the construction of the concrete slabs from demolishing that. I think I brought one pipe from there. 5 concrete slabs. I have 6 in stock. Oh yeah, that's from this route. Remember this route I was trying to get done? I had to do a lot of paving up here to get those trucks to be able to make that corner. And they were finally able to, and we got those concrete slabs delivered. So we'll have to go pick those up at some point. But anywho, enough talking. Let's get to delivering some of this stuff. So it's going to take the 3 pipes, but it should leave the one steel beam. Let's go ahead and strap that back in. And now we're going to head over to where that got that marker placed down, which should be over there. I need to go pick that up. That's another steel beam, and we'll head on down to the construction depot. And with the 2 slabs already there, and along with the beam I'm getting ready to go pick up, the construction depot will be built. And then it's just a matter of buying some... Oh wait, can I get to... I think I can get over there just by going straight across. With the construction depot built, I can buy some more pipes to bring on back to the power plant. I think someone said you can actually get enough pipes to build the power plant without the construction depot. I was, every time I was looking at where I got some pipes, I kept coming up short. So construction depot it is for me, I do believe. So yeah, let's get the construction depot built. Work on the power plant, run power lines. That should get the steel pipe facility up and going. Once they get that up and going, hopefully it also gets the garage up and going too once they get power down there. The garage on this side of the map, that would be nice to get done. We're also going to deliver heavy equipment to the vehicle repair station. We're going to get that taken care of. And yes, there is a steel pipe that is here, but we're just going to leave that one here for now. Hello, Miles. Welcome. Hope you're having a good Friday so far. I'm also hoping to get a couple of the roads built. We got 2 more roads at least I got to build. All right, then unstrap, strap, and then, nope, I didn't do that. All right, on down to the construction depot, which I got to remember how to get there, honestly. What's the quickest way? Go out to here. And then go down to here. Go to at least there. To there. Probably go to here, then turn down. And then that'll get me to the construction depot. So a bit of a drive, but luckily the map is not as big as it seems on there. The map is actually kind of small in size, but the roads getting around can be a little rough. So we're about 30% done with the map, according to, when I go back to the hub, 29% is technically where I'm at. So we're doing pretty good. Also still got to go back and finish up the other map as well. We're like 85% done with that. We'll see how it goes on this map today. If everything goes kind of smooth, we'll probably just stay on this one. But if I start to get a little flustered, then maybe going back to the other map, and I just got side quests to get done on the other map. I think about 4 of them actually. But yeah, I really want to kind of get more of this map done today. You can see we got a road to build here, but I'm waiting to get this other garage up and running, because that way I can spawn things from there and bring it on over. I also need to get a couple more jobs done so I can get some more service points. I only got 4 currently. Where's my next marker? Oh, they're over here. Yeah, so the service points would be good for bringing the service vehicle out, and I could teleport the paver and the roller. Now, I could put them on the back of a truck and haul them over, but I haven't had much luck doing that in the past. I have done it, but I don't have much luck loading them up. Alright, cutting down here, apparently. So you can see on the map, it looked like it was kind of a long ways off, but really it's not too far. Although I'm trying to remember how to get around this little village here, if you will. So this was the building to our left. That was one I had to demolish. And I do believe where that marker is, that's where the construction depot is. Like I said, we need just 2 concrete slabs and 2 steel beams. I think that this will give me access to the construction depot. If it's not, then maybe I do have to complete this, deliver heavy equipment to the vehicle repair station. Where is the drop-off point? It's over here. So just pull into there. That should take the beams. All right, let's back up and grab the 2 slabs. And we don't have to be too precise on how we get them back here. We're just going forward 10 meters or so. Wrong button. Alright, construction depot built, question mark? Construction depot restored and operational. Lovely. Yep, now we're going to go pick up this heavy equipment. We're going to do it with this truck because it's already down here. Okay, that is... yeah, we've done it with this vehicle before. It's not ideal, but... This might be a little rough picking this up here. Now, if you're wondering where is my other bigger truck, that is actually up at the steel pipe facility, loaded with metal. I'm waiting to get that up and running so I can make some steel pipes. Alright, that's not ideal, but I'm going to go ahead and just strap that in like so. And then, yeah, off we go here. Let me put the parking brake on. This should be a fun little trip. So, yeah, we just need to go... Where are we going with it? Alright, make sure I mark it like so. Like so. And like so. Now, if I happen to tip over with this, then I'll get the other truck down here with the crane, upright it, and deliver it the correct way. But since this vehicle's here, I'm going to do it this way. Then I'll probably come back and get the other 5 pipes. I think I need 5 more pipes back at the power plant. And then I also need the concrete slabs. So I'll probably get another truck. That's right at the garage depot. The other garage that we have open, or the only garage we have open. And we'll get the concrete slabs delivered. Get one of the mules. I got 2 mules I could use. So again, I do believe it's only one main quest to do, and everything else is a side quest or infrastructures. And running power, I think I got to run power to about at least 3 buildings, maybe 4. That's why I want to really focus on the power plant today. Although I think someone said, even though after you get the power plant up and running, you got to fix pipes to get it to work. I think I can get this in place with this crane. It's one thing I didn't take into consideration if I had to lift it up over something pretty big, but I think we are good here. Let's get those anchors out right away. In place. Lovely. Did that open up any more side quests? No. So that's a convoy. That convoy is not going to get up and running until I get some of the roads done. But yeah, that didn't open up. I don't know what this did here. Corey, 10 to activate it. Well, I don't have the points to even activate that if I wanted to. All right, back to the construction depot, and I need, let's just recount this. 5 more pipes. And yeah, there is a pipe I just picked up over here somewhere. Whatever, yeah, I got a pipe there, so I could just bring back 4, but we'll grab all 5, I do believe. So off to a good start. We got the construction depot up. We just got that side quest completed. I believe it's probably going to be like the same as the first map. Probably at the construction depot you can only buy 10 items apiece. I probably should buy, I can buy service points at the construction depot. So I'll probably buy all 10. I mean, I got the money. I got 1.3 mil, so we can afford it. Hello, John. A good Friday, and thanks once again for continuing to be a channel member. Very much appreciated for being a channel member that long. Yep, 10 of each, so we're going to go ahead and buy all 10 of those. And then I said 5 steel pipes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of sneak in here. That's good. Yep, the infrastructure is all taken care of. We got the 6 concrete slabs in inventory, and I'll be using those here very shortly. But hello, Lindsay. Hope you're having a good Friday as well. Okay, so when it comes to stacking this many pipes, I got to make sure I get this good and snug here. Okay, extend it up a little bit more that way. Okay, you're gonna roll that way. All right, as long as you just roll all the way to one side, that's what I need you to do. Why can't you secure the cargo? Why? Why is the cargo not being able to be secured? Something to do with that? Why? Well, that is going to be a slight issue. Yeah, I'm not sure why this cargo is not being able to be secured. We'll figure it out. Construction simulator come out the end of the year. Yeah, I mean, they announced that kind of like last year that, well, they said 2026 that construction sim would be coming out this year. It's been about a year and a half since I completed the last construction sim. I did not want to drop it, but I did. I don't know why this is not folding up. Am I not level enough, maybe? I think someone mentioned that before. Alright, let's hopefully I can just drive enough, get it somewhat flat, and I don't lose this stuff. Is it because I'm in the zone? I'm not sure why this is not strapping. Let me see if I can, I'll try it again. Oh, there it goes. I mean, that top pipe, that should probably be moved, but we're going to roll with it. Alright, to the power station. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out the route, whoops, that I want to do. I could go up there. Alright, let me take this route going this way. And then we'll go up to there. To here. Ooh, wait a minute. No, that looks okay. And then we'll come along through here. And then down this way. Over the bridge and through the woods. Should get us there. Hello, Don. Welcome. Hope you're having a good Friday. All right, a little bit of a journey, but we'll be a little bit closer getting the power plant up and going. One marker down. Oh yeah, I got some roads here that still haven't cleared out from the boulders. So hopefully you can get around them, just push them aside. So you can see, even though I was putting down a lot of markers and the map looks big when you're looking at it on the view, it seems like, oh, that's a long drive. But we're getting through these markers pretty quick. Not sure if I've actually been on this particular road. One thing I just got to be careful about, even though RoadCraft is a little bit easier to drive around than it is on SnowRunner, just got to be careful I don't tip myself over. As I try to maneuver around some rocks here. I say rocks, they're more like boulders. Those rocks will have to be moved if I ever do a convoy through here. And already we're at the bridge. So at least now with 14 service points, I'm going to try to hang on to them as much as I can. Obviously, there's a few sand pits around, but I think this map has enough this loose sand around that sand pits are not that important. But teleporting vehicles around is going to be more important, I think. Especially when it comes to the paver and the roller. Of all the maps in RoadCraft, which is one of my least favorite? It's been a long time since I played on the original maps. And even the first DLC maps. I don't know if I got a least favorite at this point. I know I had one at some point, but I just forgot which one that one was. Alright, so that should be all the steel pipes that this place needs. So now we need concrete slabs. So we're going to go back to our garage, which is over here. And then in the garage, we want to get where the cranes are. And not the Trailblazer, because we already got that one out. We want to grab... Oh, I haven't done the Varan yet. We got 2 mules, but I think I'm going to grab the Varan. And I think it's 5. I said 5, right? Well, let's double check here. Yes, 5. So when you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think the Varan's going to be able to handle the weight a little bit better than what the mule would have. No, I want it. Thank you. Loading up nice and easy. And the last one. And at least that one straps in. Alright, this one here, I've taken this route a few times. I don't need to mark this one. And away we go. When you restart, you can go right to this DLC. Can you go right to the other DLC as well? I know when the first DLC came out, everyone said, yeah, you have to complete all of the main maps first. Hello, Wayne. Welcome. Hope your Friday is going well. Oh, so when you start fresh, you can just go to any map now to start off with, which is good. Seems like you've restarted RoadCraft like 3 or 4 times at this point. I enjoyed RoadCraft. I'm not sure if I would want to have to start all over. One thing I got to be careful of, because as we see, when you drive into a construction zone, even though if they're strapped in, it takes the material right away. So I gotta be careful not to drive into another construction zone, and it takes my concrete slabs. Just the once. Well, I'm hoping these concrete slabs gives us the power plant. I don't have to repair pipes. I mean, I got to repair pipes anyways, but I hope that's not part of getting the power plant up and running. Well, there's the power plant. Now I just need to take my shortcut. Maybe I won't be able to make my shortcut with the concrete slabs. Well, but if I put it in low gear. All right. I think that's the first time I was unable to get up that hill. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Wait, keep rolling. Yeah, keep rolling. Oh, that tree kind of... Oh, I almost had it. All right, luckily for me, the other truck is right here. I was a little too slow getting the crane deployed and uprighting myself. Now, let's not roll this one over until I get the other one upright. But you know what? Let me get this on this side, I think. Easy peasy, nice and easy. Alright, now I just gotta drive all the way around. But every time I try to drive around, I always miss where I gotta go. Oh, I actually need to go back where I came from to get up here. Going the wrong way. That's why I can never find the entrance, because I'm always just coming up to here and be like, how do you get in? Looking at the map helps. Oh, maybe this is why I don't come this way. Because I haven't moved the rocks yet. I think we can find a way around here. Soft soil. Well, if this does give us power, then we'll be jumping into the power cable layer truck, whatever it's called, cable layer, and we'll look at running some power to our first station. But definitely want to get down to where the steel pipes are, get that plant up and going, and hopefully it also gets that garage, gives us access to that garage. But first, does this give us power or not? Electricity has been restored. But has it? Yes, it has been restored. Now we got some side objectives. Bring electricity and activate the second forward operations base. Well, that is the plan. So if I look at infrastructures, so you can see we got 1, 2, 3 buildings right there we got to run power to. Do I have to run power down here as well? Yeah, it's going to be a long ways to run power. Oh yeah, we also got to run power out to this one as well. But yeah, really just getting out to here is where we need to go. All right, so... So we gotta get across the canyon. So to get across the canyon, I think the best place to go is down through here. So yeah, we're gonna run power down this road here. When I say down the road, I'm probably gonna try to go to the side of it. Will I be able to go through the water? That's the question. We'll find out. We'll get to there, and I'll probably just run power to here. We'll do that one first. But hello, Dirk. Is this like Sim City? No. I mean, it's like SnowRunner and Construction Sim put together. Kind of. Let's see if I can, got markers right there, so that's, we don't have any little dips that I can't get through, at least I don't think so. I'll try not to dig up where the roads are. Alright, am I going to be in the zone here is the question. Yes, we are. Come on, turn to the right. There we go, and we are off. I probably will get to a couple spots where it won't be able to dig, and that's going to be fun, but... Okay, like right there. Why can't we dig there? Oh, okay, but we're still connected. Oh, that's not connected? Come on now. Oh, okay. Got it just enough. Ha ha ha. Ah, so this road completely can't be... Alright. I think it's the road. So let's try... just going this way, I suppose. Oh, this is not going to go as easy as I thought. I'm just trying to move forward at this point. Come on, tracks. You can do better than that. Just run a power line, they say. Well, do I just want to just try to head for the other marker? Oh, why can't I break the soil there? Alright, we're still blue. Alright, so I need to go down in this ravine to get across. How rough is the riverbed going to be? I don't know. Alright, so even though it's a rocky bottom, it's going to let me to dig it on up so far. I'm worried about this thing getting... Okay, just as I was getting ready to say it, getting stuck on rocks because I can't see the bottom. Okay, we are getting to where I can't break up soil, but as long as I can connect back in the same circle, we're fine. Ish. Now, with this DLC, there is another, like a pickup truck that can lay cables. I don't know if that would do better or not. Let me just get the map out here. I'm almost at the other marker, but I got to delete that one. Delete that one, because I'm not going through my markers. So that way the other ones will show up. So I want to get to this one here. We got power to this substation. And then I want to get it to the main power station and then run it up. This is my goal right here. So I can get this mountain base up and going. Also get the steel pipes up and going. Yep, this is a pretty good game for the price that you pay, and if it's the kind of game that you do like, first off. But for the price you pay, I will say this about most of Saber Interactive's games. The price you pay for their games and the DLCs that you pay for, you get your money on it for the amount of entertainment and the gameplay that you have. Alright, now I'm just going to shoot straight across. And... okay, so wait a minute. Why don't we have power? Shouldn't that give us power? Unless there's something I got to deliver here. Maybe there's a transformer I'm going to have to deliver to this place. Well, all right. All right, so now I don't know how we're going to do this. I might be able to go right up this ravine. I don't know. But let me just go ahead and just... we'll put a marker there. All I want to do is turn around. Why can't this thing turn? Come on, baby, turn. You can do it. Well, I thought that was going to power that up, but... okay. Alright, and then right here we should be able to activate it. Am I going to get up that? That's the question. Actually, it's a little bit more forgiving if I go on the left-hand side of that. If I can get up it. Okay. Gonna have to kind of do like a switchback. Well, I really thought the tractorized one would get a better grip going up these kind of things. Alright, just wanna... Come on, man. Alright, so we're still blue, which means we are connected to the electrical. And we've almost made it. And I do believe that's the steel pipe facility right up there on the hill, but we gotta get to the other side of that. Okay, so this is not getting... I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Alright, well... It's not like I had to run this way anyways. Alright, so if I run down this road here, so if I go to this marker, that should get me... I'm guessing there's like a switchback here. And I need to cut back up through here. And then we'll run it, I guess, just keep going this way. Kind of hard to tell with the terrain, and then just come this way. And then right here, that's where we want to go. But once I connect up to the other one, that better give me electricity to there, or I got questions. But that should unlock that garage. Because, by the way, we're trying to do... I should get that up and going, by the way. Track it. So, bring electricity to that garage. There's no easy way up this. Gotta get around these rocks. And if we get the electricity up and running to the garage, the next step I think we'll start looking at is paving some more roads. Yeah, that's not going to connect. Alright. Well, I don't want to have to come back down here. There we go. Well, it could be just a simple thing on these power plants. I might have to deliver a transformer or something there. We just haven't got the quest for it yet. So, I mean, I'm going by these places anyways, so worst thing is nothing happens that I didn't need to. But best case scenario is I've already got the power run to there, so I won't have to go back and do it again later on. Ooh, this might be a hard surface I won't get around for digging. Okay, so I can dig there, apparently. I was seeing that big rock there, and I was thinking it's not going to let me dig, but it did. And again, I really shouldn't be digging where the road is, because any trucks that come through here later on will have to go through the mess I created. I'm not, once I get this power cable laid up to here, I'm not going to do the other two buildings until I get these other two powered up and figured out what's going on. So like this kind of a surface here may not let me dig where these rocks are right about here. Okay. I do believe that marker up there is the last one that I need to go to. I just need to figure out a good straight path somewhere that this can make. Okay, so that's actually the other one, but I think right after this pole we can get up there. Of all the running around I've done on this map, not that I care too much for them, but I have yet to find any of the toy trucks. I think I've only sold about 3 of them in total in RoadCraft. Alright, moment of truth. Okay, what am I missing here? What am I missing here? We're all blue, which means I should be connected. Did they change? Do I have to drive further into the zone, or what's going on here? Does this power plant really have power? I'm not sure I know what's happening here. Blue is good. Blue means we're good. Bring electricity and activate the second forward. Is there more? Open. So it says rewards 2300. Mountain base will be restored and steel pipe facility will be restored. We found an excellent intermediate second forward base of operations for our logistics operations in this area. The only problem is a local power grid. Some parts literally went out of service years ago, but that's not a big issue. We can lay down new electrical infrastructure from the nearest power plant. Okay, I can maybe we'll go back to the hub for a second. Let's go back to the hub and reload the map and see what happens. And hopefully my line is still there. Somehow I'm up to 40% done, but that's good. I've only gotten 2 out of 15 infrastructures and 11 out of 26 side quests done. It might be a bug. I haven't checked the discussion forum on RoadCraft to see if there's anyone reporting bugs like this. I usually don't check on bugs until I get them myself. But it could be an issue. So yeah, it looks like we still don't have electricity to there. Power plant is done. Well, that kind of stops a lot of things I was getting ready to do next because I wanted to build some of the roads that are on this side of the map. Because there's one just right here by the mountain base. Start building here and got to put a road in. I mean, yeah, I could drive things all the way around, but that's not what my intent was. It also stops me from building pipes, because that was going to be another thing I want to do. Because I got my, where is it here? I got this truck right here loaded up with scrap metal, and I was going to unload it to start making some pipes. Deliver the convoy to the quarry. I'll just track that one for now. I don't know. Hello, Panther. Welcome. Hope your Friday is going well. Town base of the water pump station. Where? Oh yeah, that's gonna be a long route. That sand quarry to that sand quarry. That's gonna be a route and a half. Steel pipes to water pumping station. A lot of this is going to require some of the roads getting done. Right. Well, what does Cement Works need to get? All right, so that needs steel beams, which, in order to get the steel beam facility up and running, I need logs and I need concrete slabs. Well, I can buy concrete slabs. And logs we can get pretty much anywhere. Do we have trees up here? I mean, there are trees on the map, but they're really hard to come by. Looks like we got a whole bunch down here. Do we got enough around base anywhere? I got a couple. I don't know if those are ones that we can cut. But yeah, getting this power up and going, that is a big thing. I'm just gonna check on something here. Let me go to RoadCraft. Let me go to discussions. Crane speed, do not, this demo. People are talking about the demo for this game still? What, why? I'm not seeing anyone saying anything about power being an issue, but I mean, there's so many discussions going on in RoadCraft. And of course, there's also a lot of them in languages I can't read, so that doesn't help either. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything really about power lines not working. About the only other thing I can try is I'll return to the hub first. I'll exit the game and reload, but I think I've tried doing this before when I had bugs and it didn't fix it. Again, I would assume this is a bug because we've run power to all these grids and yeah, I'm not too sure. Not too sure. So you're going to get a blank screen just for a moment, so I'll just pop that up. Okay, let me go back and restart the game. I don't have much hope in this working, but you never know. Thing is, though, if the power is not going to hook up, that really restricts what I can do right now. Seems like a couple of the games I'm playing, I got a lot of problems. All right, we'll continue. And let's see if it's connected. I'm guessing not, but I'm trying to figure out what to do next if the power is not connected. I can probably go build another road, though. Hello, Anita. Welcome. Hope your Friday is going well. Have any tips to get work road to maybe connect an American truck? Dirk, I have no idea what you're trying to get to there. Not understanding. Well, I'm not sure what to do with the power situation. So either there's a glitch here and I'm not really connected to the power station, but it's showing blue. Yeah, I'm not sure. All right. Which road? That's the construction depot, so not that one. We can try building this one over here. Let me just put a marker down so I know. Can I follow this one? I can't follow the quest because it's not really there. Sand. I gotta see. Do we have... If I go to vehicles, sand. All right, there's a sand quarry here, but I don't want to buy it. So... All right, leave that marked. Where is this lovely machine? So this machine is a portable sand quarry. So we'll have to get over there and see if I can find an area to grab sand. And yeah, we'll try working on this road, I guess. And then after that, I don't know. I did see, though, when I was just checking the discussion forum for RoadCraft here, I do see that Farmer's Dynasty has an update. That game is completely not playable for me right now, unless the update fixes it. I was seeing some discussions on RoadCraft. I'm looking at the titles and I'm thinking, no kidding in the title. So if I can find a sand spot over here and get this machine running, we can get the dump truck down here and we can start laying some sand. Then bring the dozer down and flatten it out. And then maybe I will get another truck and I'll try loading up the paver and roller. But first things first, we got to be able to find a way to get sand. I am going the right way for this, right? Yeah, kind of. I mean, I got to take this road here. I mean, it kind of gets me there. Should mention, of course I didn't stream yesterday, but yesterday was, I think, hopefully I get these dates right, but either way, they're both out anyways. Yesterday had an episode of City Skylines 2 that went out. Today had an episode of Transport Fever 2 that went out. Tomorrow, you have Alaska Gold Fever. And hopefully coming Sunday, an ATS video. Alright, so to get over to that road there, that really needs a bridge going across there because there's no really way to get there. Unless I gotta turn left and get around this rock face to get over there. Or YOLO down this hill, which I don't want to do. Okay, that's a little bit steeper than I thought, but I think we can manage. Alright, so we're almost at the beginning of where the road needs to be worked on. Alright, so now I'm just really trying to find. I can go quite a ways here. Just trying to find a sand spot to make this work. And you may be saying there's sand everywhere. Yes, there is, but not all of it is active. Unless they changed it. kind of hoping over here it might be. This spot up here might be the good spot to pull over. Problem is, my butt is sticking out. But let's just see if this is an active spot. I think it's going to be because it's already unfolding. So usually if it starts to unfold, it is an active spot. Alright, so now we just need to get this truck so the rear end is not in the construction zone. Is it all? No, it's not. I was like, is the whole zone? Figured I'd try it, but no, that's not the case. Wait, what is that back there? Alright, so this is still going to be a slight issue because you can see that is going to be sticking out right in the road. Can I get this so... Yeah, yep. Wait until it folds in. Okay, nope, that's not going to work. Alright, well, let's let that unfold, and I'll worry about that in a little while. My dump truck should be up here somewhere. There you are. So yeah, if anyone is watching this live stream in the future and you know about the electrical situation, if I'm doing something wrong, leave a comment down below. And it's not like I'm doing the quest too early because I haven't. It says deliver the... Well, we have the quest to bring electricity to the other base. So it's not like I'm getting a quest ahead of myself. Which sometimes you can do. When you're building roads, you can do it from either direction. But that's not going to help out where my portable sand quarry can go. Let's see, I need to go actually right here. You can actually see the tire marks that my last truck made. Alright, how far do we gotta go? Do you fill this up with sand? Shouldn't be that much farther around the corner. Actually, that truck is out there quite a ways. There we go. So I'm going to start it from the side we just came from, and I'm hoping that it can get this far before it runs out of sand. And once it gets here, it'll automatically refill from our truck over there. Again, this road, it doesn't seem to be that bad, but since it's a side quest infrastructure that you got to get done, of course we will do it. And it will make it much easier once it's paved. But it's not that bad to begin with. Alright, so we're just going to set them off on a worker and just let them do what they can do. I'm going to get the dozer over here. Why can't I exit out of this menu? There we go. And let's grab the dozer and make our trip over. As for the roller and paver, yeah, I'm not driving those over. Well, connecting up to multiple power stations should not do anything with it. But I mean, it could be affecting it somehow. I don't know. Maybe it's getting confused. But you would think the way the coding should be, if your power line's blue, that means it's got power there. And if that is the case, where it's confusing it, there's nothing I can do about it now. So, yeah, who knows? So the one thing that, a couple things that might happen with that dump truck. One, it may not get enough sand to where it can refill. Two, it could run into our scraper. Or three, it might make it all the way to the end. Now, things have been going the way the stream started, I would say it's going to make it all the way to the end. But now the way things are going, I'm guessing it's going to have one problem after another. Yeah, but definitely driving the asphalt paver this way, that's not going to work. That's a transportable item. Alright, we're about to find out how far the dump truck has made it, because I'm going to follow up behind it now and flatten out the sand. And the good news is, well, I don't see it still sitting here, so it has moved. And yeah, didn't get far. I mean, I got a certain ways, but I can see going down over the hill, the yellow dotted line turns to red, so it ran out of sand. Now the question I'm going to have is, because it kept going. Yeah, so it did refill because I can see the dotted line turn yellow again. And it looked like it made it past... Yeah, I think it made it past the scraper. So we got this tiny little section here where it ran out of sand. So we'll come back and do that manually ourselves. Actually surprised that the dump truck got around that. 'Cause that's like right in the middle of the road. Unless it's not a collidable. No, yeah, you definitely collide with that. You definitely collide with that. All right, into dump truck. Well, that didn't go too well. I thought I was going to maybe get it done in 2 loads, but I don't think 2 loads are going to do it. Come on now, don't get stuck there. Think you are. Nope, wait a minute, we're going. Alright, so before I start trying to back up over that, let me get that dozer. Let me just try to flatten this out again going through here. I think it's flat enough-ish. It doesn't hurt to do it again. I was laying way too much sand down, but not going to be as good as what the game can lay it down. But the important part is that section will be done. And I just need 1 more load of sand, I believe. Yeah, so I'm thinking the power issue I'm having is just a bug. So I'm really going to have to wait for that to get fixed before I can do much else here. So I think after I get done with putting this little bit of sand down and flatten it out, we're going to go back to the other map in the DLC where I'm like at 83% done and see if we can finish that one up. Did I get it all? No. Well, I got a little bit of sand left. I think if I were to flatten it out, though, it would be good. There we go. Now it's yellow. Alright, so this is ready to be paved and rolled. Well, I mean, I've split the electrical lines on other maps and wasn't a problem. I'm not saying that's not what's causing my problem, but I can't see why it would at this point. But as we know on RoadCraft, like in the last DLC, I was getting bugs that other people weren't getting bugs on. And other people were getting bugs that I wasn't getting bugs on. So, yeah, I don't know what to... I mean, it's not much, like I said, not much I can do about it now. The lines are run. So be it. So at least that part is done. Actually, I can get into this now. And let's go ahead and fold this up and get it out of the way. So for now, I'm just going to park this over here. All right, let's go back to the hub, and we're going to go back to... I forgot what the other name of the map is, but we're like 83% done. The main mission's done. I just got a couple of side quests to finish up there. Autumn Collapse. That's what it is. So what do we got here? I got one more infrastructure and 6 more side objectives. And it has been a moment since I've been on this map, so I'm going to be all confused where everything is. Or what I was even doing. Something with a crane, I know that. Other than that, I have no idea. Okay. Objectives, no. Okay, side. Fix the control panel with electrical chips. Install a working generator for the crane. So I don't have any infrastructures currently, but there is one left to do. So I'm guessing we need to do this. Open, deliver object. Ah, there's objects in there I gotta get. Okay, it's coming back to me. Oh, I was supposed to bring the crane. Alright, so there's something there I gotta get. What's the other one? Alright, so I gotta get this up into there. I need my large crane, wherever that... Should be over here somewhere, I thought. No, that's not it. That's not my large crane. No, that's my tree forwarder. Whoops. Well, there's my forward base. I have no idea where my large crane is. Okay, so you're there. I need you... at the forward base, I guess. Someone said their line showed blue even though it's a small gap. They fixed the gap and it powered everything up. I'll probably have to fiddle with that off camera, because that's not going to be fun to watch me just try to redo that whole route, trying to figure out where it's not connected. I'll take like a scout vehicle, see off camera, see where I can go, and then figure it out. But luckily we got some stuff we can do here the rest of the stream, I think. I don't think this stuff is going to go that fast. I have found one of the toy trucks on this map, apparently. I didn't sell it, but I think I've just found it. So the one thing that kind of tells me if that is the case, Matt, and thank you for the information on that. My guess would have to be from the power plant to the first substation that I went to, because that doesn't have power either. So if I were to guess, it's got to be somewhere between the first station and the power plant. I mean, at least on the map today, we got the construction depot up, we got the power plant up and running. We got 99% of the electrical line run that I ran, apparently. Something like that. I don't know. Alright, so now the problem I have is... well, I got a lot of problems, let's be honest. But the current problem I have here is... where do I want this truck? Can I knock that down with the crane? Or has that got to be... is that only available to be attached by winch? Oh no, I can just do that. I don't know if that helps me out at all or not. Where is my vehicle? I don't know how I got in here either. So don't ask me questions. Okay, that's blocking my way now. Alright, you know what? Let's just go to the forward base with this and drive it back down here. I could fiddle with that for about 20 minutes trying to get it out of there. Let's just drive it down to the crane. And we'll lift it up. We do got the hidden missions already in that building. That's what we're working on. That's why the scout was in there, and I don't remember how I even got the scout where it was right there. It's been a moment. Do like the looks of this scout vehicle. What have I got in storage? You got 5 logs in storage, and that's it. Okay. I don't know what's left at the construction depot, but right now I don't think I need any material. Probably should rotate that instead of trying to turn the vehicle around. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out exactly. Can I tell what room those are in? I can't tell if they're on this floor here or the floor underneath. Or is one in there and the other one's on the 3rd floor? Let me get the objectives. Let me track this one. Yeah, it's definitely on the floor that we're on. Do I want to just push that over? They give us a hook there, they give us a hook there. I'm just gonna, I think, push it over and just see what happens. Should probably put this in low gear so I'm not going 20 miles an hour around everywhere. Just try and get that close to the vehicle as I can because I don't want it falling off the side here. And that just needs to go there. Detach. Install working generator for the crane. Okay, so we got the generator in. Okay, now we need to track that. Wait, where is that? So I need to get up on the third? The next level up, I think. I don't think my crane can lift this. Oh, that crane could probably lift that up and over. And get it on that. Yeah, probably it could. Well, that seems like a high reach to get it up there. Can I get this? In here like so? Or wait a minute, would I be able to reach it with even this? If I got it close enough? Answer is no. No, I don't think... Well, I haven't tried it, but I don't think this crane's going to work until I get this control panel down here. Oh, so just getting that station up and running gets this up and running? I still don't know how... Yeah, I still got to get the scout vehicle up there. It's the only way to do this. Bring up that. Boy, it's been a moment since I used one of these cranes. I got to remember how to do this. That way. That does that and that. That does that and that. Alright, I'm getting there. Can I lift this up with that? We can. How does one do... Rope length is X and Y. Oh, depth perception sucked. Yeah, don't drop that there. Can you rotate? Raise lower trolley movement crane tower rotation. Load rotation is this. Alright. Go in slowly. And detach. I guess back in the... can I grab that with this? I don't know if that's... I don't know what I'm attached to. I might be attached to... Don't know what I'm attached to or what I was attached to. Just trying to get this out of the way here. That's fine. Why wouldn't you park that like that? Am I not attached to that with this? Or just not close enough? Alright, let's get back in the yellow crane, I guess. And I'll attach that. Okay, now getting to this. I can't bring up the cables anymore, so just got to drive around with it like so. Toggle the anchors. Alright, let's go deliver these. Then I'm pretty sure I'll be bringing down the control panel to somewhere. Thought I need the control panel to operate the crane, but I guess not. Oh, that's right. I think the infrastructure is going to lead us to a tunnel, which is not too far from here, which I haven't done nothing with. There's a tunnel there, but I haven't done nothing with it yet. Yep, computer chips. Fragile. Alright, so maybe I'm not doing nothing with that. Okay, so no side objectives, no main quests. So I would have to go searching for whatever the other side quests are. We had 6, I did 2, so that means there's 4 more. Like I said, one of the infrastructures... Oh, I thought it was like right here. Maybe because I haven't gone down this road yet. I haven't been through this water. Oh, what have I got here? That's a dump truck. Well, I mean, I could take that through and see what it's all about here. It's kind of close to the situation. Although I don't think I can get through on this side. I have to go around. Yeah, it's going to be a mess to get through there. Yeah, but I haven't done nothing with this tunnel, but I have not been through this water yet. What other vehicles... I guess I could recall my scout that's up there, but... Do I have another scout? I kind of want to leave that up there in case I need to do something else up there. Well, you know what? Heck with it. It's not that hard to get it back up there. Where is that? Because this is good at going in the water. Forward base. Yeah, this vehicle is good because the intake and the exhaust are way above. Well, I don't want to say way above, but it's above of the roof. So if I go in that much deep water, then nothing else is going to be able to go in there. I think it's down through here. Oops. Oh, no, next road. I can scan with this, right? Yeah, I can scan with this. You know what may work is the truck that I got on the other map with the scanner. Because I think that has a bigger area of effect. Can I go over this right here? Hopefully I can. So technically, like I said, had not been to the tunnel. We can see it in the map. I haven't been to it. That might open up the infrastructure. Yeah, I just keep on scanning to see if I'll find anything. That did not lock anything. So, I mean, this tunnel's here for a reason. I have yet to use it. Where else have I not been on this map? I mean, there's a lot of stuff here, but that's all water, I would think. Let's go to the main base because I do got a little bit of fog of war here. Let's go to the main base. In the garage, I don't remember where this is going to be under. Oh, there it is. Let's deploy this. Wait, which way? Because I got to twist around to the right, really. And we'll scan and see if I can find anything. Activate Explorer. I don't know if this will find the quest if it's in the range of the Explorer. Alright, well, nothing popped up. That's all basically water there, but it unlocked it. I would assume there's nothing on the back side of those tunnels. I don't see like any roads going up. Is there any roads going up here? Not really. That's awfully steep. Oh, wait. There is a road going up here. Alright, turn around and go to the right. And we'll scan that. Boy, for a while there, I knew this map like the back of my hand. Now I'm just... I feel lost on it. Ooh. Oh, that's right. We drove down and around. Let's see. How far do I need to get? Probably need to go right to the steel refinery. I don't know how good this truck is going to be in mud and such. Okay, so not that great. Use the winch to get me out of there. At least I'm hoping. Alright, so this truck is, yeah, it's not really made to be doing this. Alright, this truck needs to be sticking to roads that are made, asphalt. Going off-road with this truck is not really something you want to be doing. Let's see if this comes back to me. I think obviously going to the left. And this road should be not far from here. We'll scan once we get to the steel beam facility, I think it is. Alright, so yeah, we got a lot of, a good little part of the map here, and there is a road going up right next to us, so let's go ahead and activate the Explorer and see what's going on. You're gonna make me go up that road, aren't you? And with this rig, probably not the best one to be doing it with, but we'll see how far we can get up there. Almost want to stay off the road with this if I can. Just don't find a stump. But I usually end up finding those anyways. Again, I don't know if the scanner is going to find, you know, if it scans an area, if there's a job there, it'll find it. Or does it just reveal the map and I have to drive to it? There's a radio tower up here. Okay, that was an objective, finding the radio tower. So that should leave 3 jobs left. I will scan, though, just to be sure. The radio tower should have done it anyways. So I am kind of interested to know about that tunnel. So yeah, we got a good amount of area fog over here. Is there any like roads or anything going up into this area? Oh yeah, there is something. There is a road there. So if I go to, well, guess what? The forward base. We'll have to go down to where the forwarder is and scan. I mean, I could drive down there, but that going through all that would be kind of... Ooh. Hello. Something's got to be in here, right? There's a toy truck right there. Spoiler for you, I guess. But what I'm looking for is like a container or something that might have to do with a side quest. I'm not seeing nothing. Let's drive back down there. I'll scan again. But I will use the object scanner rather than the active explorer. And then if there's nothing there, then we'll teleport to the forward base and go out to the forwarder and we'll scan where that road goes and see what that reveals. Must be a stump there or something. Just trying to stay out of the mud because this thing is not that well equipped for mud. So I wonder if it'll show the toy truck. When it scans. No, I guess you gotta be almost like right on top of it. So maybe they just put this rubble castle in there as a course to get through to try to get it. I mean, you could probably just go right in through there and grab it, but I'm not that interested in that toy truck. All right, let's go to the forward base, I guess. And we'll see where that other road goes to. I might have to go to... I don't think I've been putting the link on the RoadCraft live streams, but on the SnowRunner ones, I usually put a link in the description on those that'll bring you to a website where it shows you, as the community has been working on it, for SnowRunner and RoadCraft, jobs and where to find things on maps. And I may have to go on there to find out where I don't know which 3 I have not done. The infrastructure is... It's got to do something with that tunnel. I just haven't... I don't know where that would start from. I probably got to go from that tunnel to somewhere. I just don't know where. Until I get to the other point, I don't know. Maybe this will be it up here. Trying to think. I remember building this road. No, I did do an infrastructure over this road and the bridge that we put down. Alright, so there's a road. Yes, I see the road going to the right. Well, I mean, I could just drive out there, but at the same time, let's go ahead and... we'll scan first. Well, it goes way out to here. I'm not sure this truck can get there, but don't know if you until you try. The forwarder, which is right here, probably could. Just gonna hit the scanner every now and then. Don't get me wrong, this truck is decent off-road, but muddy situations, not ideal. Well, this is the narrowest gap to get across it. Well, let me do this here first. And then we'll cross. That way if I tip over or something like that, at least I scanned here. There is a platform here. Am I going to have to build something? And then it looks like the road may come back out. Possibly. Maybe this is the infrastructure I gotta build a road out here or something. Okay, that's rather deep. This is a fine mess you got yourself into. Well, holy crap, we got out of it. Well, at least that part. This is going to be, if this is a road I got to build up through here, this is going to be one heck of an infrastructure road to build. Yep, we got to build something. Four beams and 2 concrete slabs. I could probably just get up the road right here. Can I see what's in the construction depot? I cannot. So that's one. So no infrastructure for that. That's at the edge of the map. Okay. What do we got back behind the railroad tracks? Anything? I don't think so. What the heck is this out here on your own? Oh, that's my tree harvester. Well, maybe I got to get the radio tower up and going. Let me grab 4 beams, 2 slabs. All right, let me grab this. See what I have at the construction depot. I think I have bought a lot of stuff at this construction depot, though. Especially concrete, because I think the concrete on this map and where the production is kind of sucked. And I remember making a lot of beams, so I'm thinking I bought all the beams. I got no beams, but I do got 3 slabs. So I'm going to have to make 4 beams. But let's... we'll get the slabs. And we'll bring those up and see how that path works. And then I'll have to think about how to get the beams made. Which I know how to do it. It's just a matter of I got to bring up a lot of material. Because I don't have any metal, scrap metal up there at all. Oh, really? So not far back far enough? Usually I'm too far forward. So this would leave... I know of this one, so that leaves 2 other objectives and an infrastructure. So is this the quote-unquote road? Somewhere in here? Yeah, I mean, kind of like right there-ish. Alright, this may go bad. Or it may be a, I want to say piece of cake, but wasn't that hard. So as for the steel beams, looks like I got almost 1 made. So now I got to find a good amount of metal. And I've been taking metal out of here, and I don't see... Wait a minute, I need to get to... resources. Ah, there's a valve there. A valve is decent metal. Pipes don't offer a whole lot. I think that bucket is good amount of metal. Another bucket there, another valve there. Also, this stuff here, it's like a stove or a safe. That might be enough. Is there... I mean, I'm only right here. I just got to go down here, grab some metal, and then we just got to scoot up here to the steel beam. So that's not... It's not too difficult. All right, let's go get some beams built. Right, just it is 4. Yeah, 4. I want to say a valve gives me like a beam and a half. Tracks can be good as well. Oh wow, those buckets look huge now that I'm down here. Was that the bucket? Only one attach point on the bucket? It looks beefy. Alright, so there's a bucket. There's another bucket over here. There's a stove. I think it's like an old iron stove. Can I grab that bucket from here, or is that too far? Oh, we can. Not going to quite fit in there side by side, are you? Or are you? Oh, wait. No, you will. You will. Lovely. Grab that valve right in front of us. Grab the valve. There's another bucket, another stove, another valve. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. The valves do take up a lot of space, though. I'm going to pass that valve. There's another one not far, but I'm going to try to grab this bucket and get that in there, and then maybe put the stove wrestled on top somewhere. This looks like a lot of iron I'm loading up. So I'm hoping this is going to be enough. Is there another... Well, there's another bucket there. I think we'll load up one more bucket. I think the valve might be a little bit too much. I can get another bucket on top. And we'll just have to go with this. I think that's enough to make 3.5 beams. Are you going to rest there so I can strap it? Answer is yes. Of course, now I got a lot of weight on it. Oh, somehow I had diff lock turned off. That doesn't help. No, don't you tip over. Gotta get out of this water so I can see how this terrain is. If this doesn't give me enough beams, I might throw the controller. You're gonna tell me with all this scrap iron I got here. It's gotta be enough. Alright, so before I go up over the bridge, just gotta check something over here. Just 1 second here. Alright, yep, that's fine. We're still good. Okay. Alright, let's get back to going up to the steel beam facility. I'm going to try to get up there without looking at the map, see if it comes back to me. I'm not going to get fancy with it. I'm not going to do a wheelie. Maybe after I build this radio tower, the radio tower will reveal... Maybe the radio towers here are kind of like the watchtowers in SnowRunner, where they will reveal stuff. Oh yeah, I gotta go around that, don't I? I might roll over with this. I might do a wheelie too, but not on purpose. Alright, we're almost out to the road. Wow, I can make 9 steel beams. One, two, three, four. As I almost parked on top of them. Watch, I probably need a whole bunch of steel for something else later on. Probably have to make a whole bunch of steel pipes. Well, the funny thing is about this vehicle here, in RoadCraft, it does very well. In SnowRunner, oh no, stop! What? I'm not trying to. Trying to drop it. Not. Okay. Well, they're out. They're out. Doesn't matter. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and then RoadCraft, this truck right here does very well. In SnowRunner, it's very top heavy, and I tend to roll this truck over quite a bit. All right, back to the radio tower. And a much more stable load. But if anything else that needs any more concrete, I'm going to have to start, because I only got one more at the depot. I'm going to have to start transporting a lot to the concrete slab production. And last I remember looking, there's not much rubble of concrete anywhere near that production. I was not really expecting to be on this map today. I feel like there's got to be something to do with the sawmill. So I haven't done anything with that other than build it. I don't know why, but that mud looks a lot more slippier than what it actually is. Intel collected. What did it collect? Did it collect anything? Area revealed. But I don't think it gave me... Oh, no, we got an objective. Deliver the resources to the forward base. Infrastructure. So from here... Oh, wait. From the steel beams facility down to the forward base. Oh, that is not... That's not good. I guess the question's going to be, what vehicle is coming out of here, all right? I mean, I could... No, because even then I got to go down around that, so... I mean, yeah, it's I got to go the way I just came, really. Well, on the initial route, it's not showing an 18-wheeler, so that's good. All right, so the infrastructure route I have to do has nothing to do with that tunnel, which I have done nothing with. So I'm kind of curious why that is even there. I think I just realized what this is the truck that doesn't have like diff lock or pretty much anything. So it's kind of like something I would need to get behind with the bulldozer probably and push it all the way through that if I want to complete it that way. I don't know. Is this a one-time... I don't know if this is a one-time route or whatever. This is the pipe facility. I gotta go to the forward base. It's the rail yard. Yeah, so I don't expect this to get on through on its own. It would definitely either need to be, you know, get the trucks in there and make the road, or give it an assist. But we'll see what happens here. I don't expect it to go too far. Yeah, these are the crappy trucks. Plus, I'll also be able to find... You're not even going to get out of there, are you? Bang, right into the wall. All right, so this might be the only truck that comes out. Yeah, but this is a kind of a plus thing is it does go downhill. Well, I mean, I was happy when I was doing it. I was like, oh, it's not an 18-wheeler. Then I realized what truck it was, and I was like, oh, yeah, well, may as well be. I don't really need the tree crusher. The route is fine. It's just the road itself is going to be, and I'm not a big fan of the tree crusher. It does what it does, but I don't really prefer it too much. Honestly, it's already made it farther than I thought it would. So if I wanted to, is there sand here? No, nearest sand is over here. There is sand. I bet you that's why they put this sand quarry here. So if I brought my scraper over, I could probably use that. Yeah, that's not getting around that corner, but I'm actually surprised it made it that far. On the infrastructure, it's a one-time route. And I got a vehicle right here. Okay. It's not quite like the dozer, but... And really, once I get it down out to the asphalt, then it shouldn't have a problem. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. No. Brakes. Brakes. Thank you. Open. Dozer would work better. Ooh, this might not even... I want it to go on its own if it can. One checkpoint at a time. Kind of a cheesy way to do this, but... as low as I can. But yeah, if there was if this wasn't like a one-time route and the rewards were decent enough, then yeah, I probably would spend the time to fix up the road. And not always the initial vehicle that runs is the same vehicles that go out for the rewards afterwards either. But how convenient was that this stump grinder was right where the route failed? So, looks like we're delivering a pump. I'm wondering when this pump gets done, I may have to deliver this pump somewhere, like where that I went through by the shoreline before. And that may activate something. Don't really want to push it through where this log is, because that may be trouble. Hopefully it steers around it. So we're doing pretty good here, helping this out. Yeah, I was hooked on the back of the bed. Like I said, once we get out to the asphalt, which we are getting very close to being, it should be a cakewalk for this thing. This is going to need all the assistance getting out, because I got stuck in here a couple times with my trucks alone. This soil in here is very soft. But we can see the asphalt. I'm just going to back off a bit, because we're kind of getting a little bit too far to the left, I think. Oh, this is good, because now I'm stuck myself. There we go. All right, that truck is off. I'm going to park this over here. And now we're just going to go ahead and, if I can get on it. It shouldn't have a problem getting the rest of the way, I would think. But either way, the initial route and the one-time route that we're doing, it's already green this far, so if it fails, we just got to start from at least no further back than this. But yeah, we're delivering a water pump, so the question is going to be what this is going to do. So this is also an objective and an infrastructure. So is this going to leave like one more job? Come on, Frank, put the pedal to the metal. Trying to think if there's any really like flooded areas. So why that's going on, yeah, we are green to there. That's all good. So this got to go around to here, which is all asphalt to the forward base. I was gonna say pump this out, but that's like right. That's a lot of pumping to do. Yeah, I have not done anything with the southeastern tunnel. Trying to just have a quick look where that truck is slowly going. Where I would use the pump, I may not need it at all, but I'm just saying, where could I use the pump to maybe unlock something? Yeah, I'm not really seeing it. Because, I mean, the water line is way too high to pump this down. Because that's pumping a lot of water. All right, how are we doing here? All right, we just got to go over the bridge here. But again, looks like my pathing is looking pretty good. And again, the pump just may be what it's carrying. It may have nothing to do with what I'm doing next. Again, just waiting for this to get delivered because I don't have any other objectives to do other than this, but we still have one or possibly two more on the map. We just got to figure out what they are. Watch it get stuck on this dirt here, because that's the type of truck this is. But there's my dozer. Okay. So if it does fail here and I have to restart it, the dozer's right there. Come on, don't just you can make it. I'm sure you can. Oops. Wrong buttons. Alright. I was trying to... now I'm all over the place. Alright, and that did not unlock infrastructure route request complete. No objectives. Let me get rid of that marker. Let's go back to the hub and see what's left. I think there's one more side objective, if I'm counting correctly. Maybe two. All infrastructures, one more side objective. Whatever that is, I don't know right now. I feel like it's got something to do with that that tunnel that I haven't done nothing with. But I've been on both sides of the tunnel and didn't unlock anything or say to do anything. So, yeah, if we go over to here. I did scan. Okay, how about not just driving there? How about if I drive to this side of the fallen rocks over here? Alright. I really don't remember doing anything with that tunnel. And we're also right next to the sawmill, are we not? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? I don't think I've been up there. But the weird thing is I don't have any more infrastructure, so there's no more roads I need to plan. Yeah, so that's where I cut down all the trees to build the sawmill. But this vehicle does not do well in this type of terrain. You would think the scout vehicle is not that heavy, and you look at the wide tires that it has. Oh, there's another toy truck, I do believe. How close do you got to get to it so it shows it? Oh, I can't even... Oh, you can't even winch to that either? To open those up? Well, I think that's the third toy truck. Boy, you got to really get on top of those things to actually activate. Well, I'm not really sure I know what the... other quest is. Have I been around here? Oh yeah, I've been around. Okay, I know what this is. Boy, I was having a pure brain fart. Been across this many times. Many, many times. Yeah, so this is kind of interesting. There's a road that goes out through here to this tunnel. And I don't if I did a job here, I definitely do not remember it at all. I do believe I knocked down all the buildings. Yes, we even did the castle thing up here as well. And look at that. All the rocks came back again. Alright, so this is going to be something I have to figure out off camera. Because I could search that map for hours and not really know. Let's just go back quickly to the other map. And we're going to have a look real quick at our power line, our power cable that we dug from the gas station to the first substation and see if we can, even though everything's blue, it may be a glitch and there might be a small spot in there where it's not connected, so we might be able to see something. All right, so let me get over to infrastructure, power. Thing is, I'm not really sure how much of a gap I'm looking for. Ooh. Oh no, that's just... I thought it was showing me a spot, but that's the top of a tree, that's all. That looks like it's connected. Not really saying anything that's very questionable. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Even that looks okay to me. That looks pretty straightforward there. The thing is, if that's what it is, where it's kind of like very minute gap that you're not going to be able to see with your bare eyes, like in this type of map, that would mean I'd have to run the line completely all over again, and that would be such a pain. So either it's bugged, or it has shown me somewhere it's connected where it actually isn't. I mean, there were a couple places I was questioning, but I'm like, nah, it's pretty well gapped there. I mean, I was looking like, you know, something like this. I mean, that is a pretty wide gap, I would say. But it could be right there, possibly. But I don't remember having any problem laying the cable line there. Ooh, wait a minute. Maybe right here. Unfortunately, my machine's way the heck back here. Well, I guess the one part of this is I'm not digging cable lines all the way back there. So maybe it won't be too far of a journey, and fingers crossed that's it. The last toy truck is in the castle, which is located on the river island. Yeah, me personally, I could care less about the toy trucks, but if someone out there is trying to go for them all. Shortcut. If this does it, then that's a huge thing off my mind for the rest of the day. Trying to get on the other side. I'm just trying to go over where I dug a cable line with its own machine and it doesn't want to do it. That should be just loose soil and you can't. Okay. That's ridiculous. That shouldn't be that hard to go over that with this machine. Hopefully I don't get stuck on a boulder in the water that I can't see. I'm very anxious to get there to find out if this is where we're not connected. I mean, that kind of looked like a small little gap to me on the mini map when I was on it. Well, I don't see too much of a trench line there either. Oh, look at that. We got the objective done. Let there be light and pipes. You done it. The electricity is flowing and we're living in the current century again. Well, some of us are, anyway. Your power connection has brought both the metal pipe plant and our second base of operations online. 2 critical facilities with 1 stretch of cable. You know, that's pretty impressive. Thanks, Kelly. The FOB gives us another operational foothold, and the pipe plant means that we can finally start producing pipes we desperately need. It's amazing that what a little electricity can do. Water next, then who knows, maybe even the internet. The possibilities are limitless. Thanks, Kelly. So yeah, don't always trust just because the line's blue that you got electricity there. Guess the new cable layer from the DLC would have made it over that. But honestly, looking at this vehicle, you think that vehicle should have had a hard time getting over that? Alright, so we do got power to the substation, to that station, and here. I still need to run it out to the power substation here, and of course eventually get it on over to what our main objective is on this map, which is under construction, the water pump station. But that is huge, getting that all up and going. Now I can come to here. This will free up this truck, which I haven't used at all today. And all that allows me to make only 2 pipes. Which is not really worth it. Because we're going to need a lot of pipes. All right, so far today, what we have done. So we started the stream off today by building the construction depot with 2 metal beams and 2 concrete slabs. We then got the power plant with 9 metal pipes and 5 concrete slabs up and going. We then ran the power line on down to the power substation 2, the main power substation, and also up to the steel pipes power, which now gives us a forward base of operations here. Gives us a steel pipe facility here as well. We also delivered a transformer to here. We got that done on this map. And we also got the sand and leveling of the sand done for this road here. That is pretty darn good. Actually, if I go back to the hub, so I started the day at 29% done on this map. And then, yeah, we had a problem with the power that we just fixed. So I went back to the first map where I was like 83% done. And now I am now 97% done. But now I'm 44% done with the summer drought. Which is pretty good. Almost 15%. Yeah, 15% done on summer drought today. And we did about 16% on autumn collapse. I got to figure out what that last side mission is, though, on that one. But yeah, for summer drought, yeah, it's just a matter of start moving some more stuff around. We're going to have to build a lot of pipes because we got a lot of pipes to replace. I got to find a lot of scrap metal to start carrying around. There is a junk pile on this map. I haven't looked at it to see how much metal is actually there. I looked at it for... where am I now? We're there. So that junk pile should be right here. If I go to resources. All right, so valves are good. That metal stove is good. Valve. There's a concrete slab there. How much do we actually need for this? Ooh, I need 9 pipes alone. Along with all the pipes I got to fix on the infrastructure, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8 to fix the pipes that we know of so far. So 17. That needs concrete and wood and steel beams. Yeah, I think my next thing I got to get done is the steel beam production. Get that up and going. I can buy some concrete slabs. I haven't bought any down here at all. So yeah, next thing is get the steel beam facility up and running. I can make some steel beams and get the cement works up and going. And that way, that's everything that I need to make material. Then I just got to do the roads and get this up and going. Sounds simple enough. So that's the main objective. Side 1, restore, fix road, restore pump station, or restore the road. Everything on side missions right now is building roads. So, well, okay, I guess that kind of confirms what I can do tomorrow now. If I didn't get the power up and going today, I was not sure what I was doing tomorrow. But I think we'll be back on here tomorrow, fixing up roads and doing some stuff. So, hopefully we can get a good amount done. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up for today for RoadCraft. Again, just a reminder, yesterday I released an episode of City Skylines 2. Today was an episode of Transport Fever 2. Tomorrow morning there will be an episode of Alaska Gold Fever. Again, if you're a channel member, you already have access to that. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow right here on RoadCraft, right here on, forgot the name of this map already, Autumn Collapse. And we will probably be doing a lot of fixing the roads and getting the concrete and steel beams up and going. But appreciate everyone being here for some RoadCraft. Got a lot done today as we just went over. So I'm happy about it, and I'm happy to get to getting more done tomorrow. Appreciate everyone being here. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Have a good start to your Saturday, and hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow. But until then, have a good one.